Yes, sir! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Eazy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ, coming to you live with another video, Money on the Flow. Let's get straight to it, man. Check it out. We're examining the ripple effect of Marcin Gortat and the Austin Rivers trade. I really don't even care. Austin Rivers he's a good player. He's not trash. He's a little bit above average in my book. Somebody's probably gonna be, hey, he's the next Kevin Walker. He's not. Look, he's above average in my book. This is my opinion. So, and he's not only in the NBA. I don't feel like he's in the NBA just because his dad is the coach. I feel like he's still on the LA Clippers because his dad is the coach. But, you know, he could probably be used somewhere else. But enter Marcin Gortat. I feel like the reason that this is what you do in a situation like this. You got a player, you got a surplus at the point guard position. You really don't need Austin Rivers. So you go ahead and trade him for something that you may be losing, which is Marcin Gortat. So now you get Gortat. If DeAndre Jordan decides to leave, at least you got a center there. Blake Griffin already gone. DeAndre Jordan, if he stays, it's cool. You just pair them together kind of like Blake and DeAndre were. If DeAndre goes, then hey, so be it. You still have shored up the center position. I really feel like this is something that I mean, it works out for both teams. You just have to do what you got to do in certain situations. You know, John Wall gets another backup, a serviceable backup, or something like that. And then Marcin Gortat, hey, he gets to he may be the man there now. But at the same time, you know, we just have to wait and see what happens. I really don't know how it's all going to play out. But hey, maybe Austin Rivers will get a little bit more playing time. Maybe he'll be backing up John Wall directly. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. How do you think this is going to work out? I think this is just more of an indictment that they believe that they can't keep DeAndre Jordan than anything. Because if they can't keep DeAndre Jordan, you have to have something. And so you might as well trade something that you weren't really using in order to get something that you know you're going to need. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And on to the next story. With the next bit of news, they have information, Kawhi Leonard trade rumors. The Lakers are willing to include Brandon Ingram, and the Celtics won't move Tatum or Brown. I could have told you that. Like, Tatum is a player that's nearly untouchable to me. Jaylen Brown is probably as close to untouchable as you could probably get, in my opinion. Jason Tatum, I said when he came in the league, I was like, I saw him play his very first Summer League game, and I was like, he defends pretty well, and he can hit open shots, and he's killing in Summer League. So if he's killing in Summer League, then he's going to do reasonably well once the regular season starts. Now, you know my theory is somebody's going to always do well until they get film on you. But, I mean, they got film on him, and he still did reasonably well all the way down the stretch. Actually did pretty doggone good. But when you're talking about young players like Jaylen Brown and you're talking about Jason Tatum, they are as close to untouchable as humanly possible, or as you get, because a player like Kawhi is a player that you bring in if you're already ready to win right now, especially when you have as many pieces in place as the Boston Celtics have. Now, if Kawhi comes in, where's he going to play? Like, one of those two literally has to go. Is he that much of an upgrade over Tatum and Brown? Yes, with experience, yes, with defense, but does he give you that much more to where you would get rid of one of those guys that's probably going to be there for the next, that could be there for the next 10, 15 years, for a guy that's probably going to be there for the next, 3 to 5, or it could be a 1-year rental if they trade him. You don't know. So you don't mortgage the future, for the present, unless you're guaranteed a title. And I think that the combination of Tatum and Brown with Gordon Hayward coming back, that's about as close as you're going to get to getting the title. Now, you will absolutely you're going to get out of the Eastern Conference with this team regardless. Because if LeBron goes, and that's going to be the next little bit of news, if LeBron goes, then you're absolutely getting out of the East with this team. This team is just going to be too good. But does Kawhi make you a championship contender? That's what you have to ask yourself. I'm saying if it was Kawhi and LeBron, yes, that makes you a championship contender immediately. But I don't think that Kawhi makes you a championship contender any more than having Tatum and Brown does. Meaning, yes, Kawhi is an upgrade over Tatum and Brown, but I don't think Kawhi himself gets you over the hump and you beat the Golden State Warriors with him. I think he still would need a little bit more. And what Kawhi is going to give you, I just don't think that pushes you over the hump. I think you with Tatum and Brown in that combination, I think you're going to get really close to the same thing as Kawhi would give you. Now, I'm not going to tell you that they're the same caliber player as Kawhi. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's kind of like when Tom Brady went in for Drew Bledsoe and they got rid of Drew Bledsoe. Yes, Drew Bledsoe. We didn't know that Tom Brady was going to be the GOAT at this point in time, right? I can't believe I'm saying this. We didn't know that Tom Brady was going to be the GOAT at this point in time. Yes, Celtics fans will know what I'm talking about because this is a similar scenario. We didn't know that Tom Brady was going to be the GOAT at that time, but we knew that what Drew Bledsoe gave you, it wasn't much more than what Tom Brady was going to give you, and it damn sure wasn't going to make the difference in between winning the title and not. So Tom Brady, I mean, he probably still giving half of his paycheck to Mo Lewis every week anyway. But the point that I'm trying to make is when you have a player that is a talent that is very close, that they have a ceiling to grow, and the talent is really close to what you stand to get, you go ahead and get rid of that player. They got rid of Drew Bledsoe. He went to Dallas, and the rest is history. Tom Brady was allowed to play and flourish, and he became the GOAT. We don't know what these two guys are going to be, but at the same time, you just don't bring in Kawhi just for the sake of bringing in Kawhi. That's what I'm saying, especially when you're already this close. And you know if LeBron leaves, you're going to get out of the East, and you're going to play one of those teams anyway, and I just don't think that Kawhi gets you over that hump. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it's a really good team, but I just don't think that Kawhi gets you over the hump to beating the San Antonio Spurs, to beating the Golden State Warriors. And if the Celtics do beat the Golden State Warriors, I don't think that Kawhi is the difference. I just think that what they have, you know, it will be a healthy Gordon Hayward and a healthy Kyrie would be the difference. I don't think that having Kawhi would be the difference. Like I said, I already talked too long about this. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think Kawhi would be the difference, or do you feel like that he wouldn't give you much more than you're getting out of these two right now? And even if he does, I don't think there's going to be the difference between winning the championship and beating the Golden State Warriors or the Lakers. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tandem story. So we got Paul George signing with the Lakers is not a sure thing. We know that it's not a sure thing, but it's probably as close to a sure thing as you can get. Number one, they're going to have to try to find a way to make the money work. And the reason that it's not a sure thing, so they're saying that he may go back to Oklahoma City because they are emerging as one of the teams that he's going to go to. It's really going to be either Oklahoma City or LA. He's already said he wants to play in LA. That's just all to it. But if he goes back to the Oklahoma City Thunder, he's probably going to sign like a 1-year deal, and then he signs that 1-year deal, plays, and 1+1 or that little 3-year deal, the 2.5-year deal, 2+1 deal that they sign, with an option or something like that, to where he's not locked in because he doesn't know. First off, you don't want to hamstring the Oklahoma City Thunder for the long term like Melo. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, man, a lot of people being hard on Melo for taking the money. Listen, have you ever just think about it like this: if you're at your job and somebody up top loses a client, and then your boss comes in and says, "Hey, playboy, we're gonna need you to take a pay cut because we lost this client." Are you gonna take a pay cut, or are you gonna laugh in their face? I'm gonna laugh in their face because I know I can go somewhere else and get the type of money that I'm making right now. So I'm laughing in your face. I'm not taking a pay cut, and it's the same thing with the NBA. You shouldn't even, like Melo. In our eyes, because we don't make that much money, we're thinking, yeah, he should take a pay cut. Melo's thinking they got the owners got money. I don't have to take a pay cut. If they want other players, they should sign other players and just pay the luxury tax. So that's what he's thinking. But that aside, Paul George is thinking about re-signing. They should be able to make the money work. They probably won't be able to get much help, and we don't know what type of condition Melo is going to be in or what Melo we're going to get this year. But we might get hoodie Melo from the summer, or we might get the Melo that we got most of the year. We just have to wait and see. But that goes in tandem with this. No matter what happens, we obviously know that Paul George is going to be an outstanding player wherever he goes. But right now, I think that the reason that this is happening, is because, well, that they're saying that is because we have these reports that Kawhi is reaching out to LeBron and expressing interest in playing together. Now, if Kawhi Leonard calls LeBron James and says, "I want to play with you. Let's make it happen. Let's get it done. Money on the floor. Let's get straight to it. I want to play with you. I think me and you can win a championship together. Let's get a serviceable point guard and let's do this." Now, that's pretty much what I'm thinking he's saying. if they can get this trade done by tomorrow, they said that the Lakers absolutely have to get something done by tomorrow because you don't want to go into the free agent weekend with any type of uncertainty. So they're trying to get this done and push through as soon as possible. We got fake reports that they traded Kyle Kuzma and your boy. Let me show y'all how bad, how thirsty people are on Twitter. We got fake reports that, like this guy right here, the fake reports that Kawhi's been traded, and we know that he hadn't been traded. Look, he just changed it. He just changed his name from SportsCenter to Adrian Wojnarowski. Like, this is crazy. This ain't Adrian Wojnarowski. You know what I'm saying? This is not Adrian. But you have so much fake news out there. Let's go over here to Wojo and see. Let's see. His latest tweet was 2 hours ago. So we obviously know that this is not the truth. But people put so much fake news out that you have to sit here and watch and see and look and pick through it. And that's why I'm here for you guys. But the whole point is, we know that he wants to play with LeBron. So now he's saying that. But the only thing that makes me wonder is, okay, but where are we going to play? Are we going to stay in Cleveland? Are you willing to come to Cleveland? And, you know, we give something like Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance for you or something like that. You know, we get a steal. Or do you want to try to force your way into L.A. and you can meet me there, beat me there? I don't know. I was talking to my dog Brutus Sim last night. And you know what? I was sitting here thinking, I really want to see. They said LeBron is saying he's ready to play off the ball. If he is ready to play off the ball, I'm ready to see it. Because if he can come in and play off the ball and be as good as he was off the ball as he was on it and playing with Lonzo Ball, maybe Lonzo Ball can make him better. Maybe Big Baller wasn't crazy. Maybe he really can make him better. If that is possible, I want to see it. And not only if they win some championships together and LeBron changes his game from being ball dominant to playing off the ball and they win championships, I will not only become one of the biggest LeBron James fans in the world, I'll go ahead and anoint him the GOAT over Jeff. And I love Jeff. Y'all know I love Jordan. It ain't nobody better than Jordan. It's Kareem and Jordan. And you can put Kareem and Jordan or Kareem and Jordan. Those are the two. That's 1 and 2 to me, baby. It's 1 and 2. Kareem and Jordan. And that's how I feel. And then LeBron number 3. But LeBron, if he goes to L.A., wins 2 or 3 more championships, and now some people will say he already done enough. I'm not going to argue with you because he may have. But if he goes to L.A., changes his game, and he's just as effective and as dominant after he changes his game and takes L.A. to a couple of championships, what can I say? I can't say anything else. You just got to sit back and appreciate greatness, and that's what I'll be doing over the next 3 years. And hey, that'll be just like Pippen and Jordan in reverse. But if he does that and he can play off the ball, I don't think anybody can have any argument that this is the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen. He's already the best all-around basketball player that I've ever seen. Mike's still the greatest because look at it like this: Jerry Rice is the greatest, right? I don't think he gets too many arguments about that. But the best wide receiver I've ever seen is Randy Moss, hands down. Deion Sanders is the greatest. But the best defensive back I have ever seen play is Rod Woodson because he played strong safety, free safety, kick return, punt return, and cornerback, and went to the Pro Bowl at all of those positions. So that makes him the best that I've ever seen, but Deion the GOAT because he's the best lockdown corner, period. So, you know, when you're a Swiss Army knife like LeBron or Rod Woodson, you can be the best that I've ever seen, but or even Randy Moss because he can do everything. But Jerry Rice is the GOAT, Mike is the GOAT, and Deion is the GOAT because of what they did and how they elevated the game and how they won the titles and all of that stuff. So they took their team to another level, being specialists, and that's the craziest thing. It's hard to be a jack of all trades and be the GOAT, but if you're a specialist, you can be the GOAT because, as me and Shakedown always say, you can put more around the specialist, and you can see how you can see what you can put around a specialist to win. Other than a jack of all trades, you don't know what you really need to put around him to win. But anyway, man, I ain't got time for all this stuff, man. Y'all let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Like I said, I love Jeff, but it is what it is. If LeBron can do this, I'm ready to see this, man. I'm ready to see some basketball, man. I am. You just don't know, man. I'm ready to see this basketball. I'm ready for this basketball season. I'm ready for this free agency stuff. We gonna anyway, I gotta get up out of here. More basketball videos. Hopefully we have some better news for y'all tomorrow. if they trade Kawhi at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing a video and it's going up. But I got to get up out of here. I got to hit the gym. Y'all already know I'm looking a little bit deflated. And I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What else y'all want to see? And also, make sure you tune into the stream tonight. I'll be streaming tonight. And let's just talk about this on stream. I like the back and forth. But I got to get up out of here. Till next time. It's your boy, Eazy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Holla! 360 out this mug. I really hope y'all understand what I'm saying when I'm saying the best and the greatest and all of that good stuff. Where Kobe stacks up. We'll talk about that next time. Y'all let me know in the comments. And I'm gone. Peace.